That's Esther Phillips singing at 10:30 on a Wednesday morning. And we also heard Keep On Truckin' from Berger's album, Hot Tuna.
Hey, come on over and see my new stereo, will you? I just got it. Hey, come on.
When you buy good stereo equipment, systems start at $99.95. Oh, you bought those.
It's 56 degrees out, and it is a Wednesday morning. I'm Jaime Wohl with John Cale. The Eagles, with Outlaw Man, written by David Blue, the very same David Blue who wrote I Like to Sleep Late in the Morning, David Bromberg just did, and Back Streets from Bruce Springsteen's Born to Run, The Vultures Fly High from Renaissance. I'm not sure. It seems the song is about the critics. It doesn't matter how you try, it doesn't matter what you say, they always wash with hollow eyes to put you down, they always find a way to criticize. And Renaissance has gone through a lot of trouble trying to be accepted. I think their new one, Scheherazade and Other Stories, should really put them over commercially. A very, very good album. Every single song is good. We heard The Vultures Fly High. And Ship of Fools from John Cale.
Get more sound for your audio dollar. The biggest preschool stereo sale that Ithaca ever had. Stereo East, 420 Eddy Street in Collegetown. And Stereo Shack, 704 West Buffalo Street, downtown. It's on right now.
The weather today looks mostly cloudy. Be mostly cloudy tonight and tomorrow. Lows in the 50s, except in some rural and valley sections, which will be in the 40s. I guess that means me. I moved out into what could be called a rural area, out in the farms. 40 degrees tonight. Well, today, mostly in the 70s, and right now it's 56 degrees. There's about a 40% chance of rain. 9 minutes before 11 o'clock, I'm Jaime Wohl, and this is Rachel Farrow from her first album. The Rowans, from their album The Rowans, produced a pretty nice album. It was called Beggar in Blue Jeans, and I Ain't Afraid from Rachel Farrow was before that. Right now we have another satisfied customer from Triangle.
My name is Zach Farbang. I also feel safer with Triangle's size, and they've got those mirrors that let you see who's coming around the corners.
Okay, for all your course books and supplies, visit the Triangle Bookshop. Triangle's got everything you'll need for the new semester, including used books at savings of 25%, and you'll find the full range of calculators, stationery, and art and engineering supplies at Triangle. To make book buying a little easier, Triangle will be open today till 9 o'clock. Visit the Triangle Bookshop just off campus on College Ave in College Town.
Carpet Bazaar in Ithaca. Shop around, of course. But before you decide, visit Carpet Bazaar, 419 West Seneca Street. They're all carpet.
The Allman Wednesday Night Album of the Week, brought to you by Stereo Shack and Stereo East.
The Allman Brothers tonight at 11:20 with Gordon Clark. It's 3.5 minutes after 11. We're 93 WVBR FM Ithaca, and I've got Arlo Guthrie. Rod Stewart from Atlantic Crossing, and every time I hear it, it seems like a better album. That's Three-Time Loser. And we heard Feel from Big Star, another Beatles imitation, and Now and Then, Arlo Guthrie from Alice's Restaurant. Cornell Women's Studies Program presents Women at Cornell, a sandwich seminar. Friday, September 5th at 12:15 p.m. That's in room 300 of the ILR Conference Center on the Cornell campus, and childcare will be provided and coffee is available. It's 14 minutes after 11 o'clock. You're listening to 93 WVBR FM, and this is Cat Stevens, the title song from Tea for the Tillerman. Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin. This Saturday, September 6th, the Ithaca Poetry Center will be selling good used books and assorted rummage items from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. They're located at 302 East State Street, and they'd like you to make a point to come down.
Get more sound for your audio dollar. 20 Eddy Street in Collegetown and Stereo Shack, 704 West Buffalo Street, downtown. It's on right now.
We have an album from Holly Near. It's a live album. She's a very fine folk singer. Maybe if we're lucky, some Sunday evening Phil Shapiro will get her on Bound for Glory. This is called Water Come Down.
When I was a kid, I was
moonshine from sassafras, and we heard holly near with water come down. It's gone up to 60 degrees, and I see a little bit of blue in the sky, so maybe we'll have a sunny afternoon. Tonight's supposed to be cloudy with about a 40% chance of rain. It's 20 minutes before 12 o'clock noon. This is Loggins and Messina with Watching the River Run. From the new Fleetwood Mac album. It's called Crystal. The album's just called Fleetwood Mac. I don't know why they decided not to give it a name this time. They've been around for long enough. We also heard Loggins and Messina.
If you've got a Social Security card issued before August 1st, 1975, you may already be a winner in Lafayette Radio's Great Giveaway. It works like this. You bring your Social Security card into either of Lafayette's two participating stores, the main store at the junction of Routes 13 and 366, and the Collegetown store on Dryden Road. What you'll find is plenty of top-flight electronic equipment tagged with 5-digit numbers. If the last 5 digits of your Social Security number match the numbers of the tag, you take that piece of equipment home with you. And it can range from an $80 tape recorder to a $600 stereo system. No strings, no deals, no nothing. Just bring yourself and your Social Security card out to either of Lafayette's Ithaca stores and check the tags. What could be simpler? Lafayette Radio, the Collegetown store on Dryden Road, and the main store at the junction of Routes 13 and 366.
And they had another winner, Roger Cullen of Ithaca, won a Sony tape recorder. And there's lots of merchandise and lots of numbers left. So get on down to Lafayette. 11 minutes before noon, this is AWB. The Allman Brothers Band, Can't Lose What You Never Had. We'll be hearing the entire album tonight on the Wednesday night album of the week at 11:20. We heard Can't Lose What You Never Had and Got the Love from the Average White Band. It's 1 minute before 12 noon. We're 93 WVBR FM, Ithaca. And this is Country Joe and the Fish. Visionary Mountains from the new Manfred Mann album. It's a very good album. It's called Nightingales and Bombers. And it's out on Warner Brothers Records. And we heard Here I Go Again, Country Joe and the Fish. 7 minutes after 12 o'clock noon. I'm Jaime Wohl. And no introduction is needed for this.
Hey, Jude.
Officials of the VA hospital in Ann Arbor, Michigan have decided to resume normal operations despite an 11th death linked to respiratory failure. Doctors say the latest death apparently isn't tied to the earlier incidents, which have led to an FBI investigation. That's the news. This is Tim O'Donnell on the American FM Radio Network.
And I'm Jaime Wohl with you on WVBR FM. It's going to be mostly sunny today, highest about 70. Clouding up tonight, though. Lowest 50 to 55, except 40s in some rural and valley areas. Variable clouds and chance of more rain tomorrow, high in the 70s again. And the chance of rain is near zero today, 20% tonight, and 40% tomorrow. Right now it's 61 degrees and cloudy in Ithaca. And we'll be back in a few minutes.
Get more sound for your audio dollar.
My name is Zach Farbang. A lot of people rib me because I sleep with a nightlight, but I've got a very good reason. I'm petrified of the dark. A lot of my fears stem from being rejected by my parents. When I was a kid, they put a live teddy bear in my crib. They also tried to get me adopted by a family in East Berlin. Anytime I'm afraid, I remember the staunch words of FDR, who said we have nothing to fear except fear itself. Of course, FDR never got a nighttime visit from the boogeyman. To protect myself at night, I work in the evenings and sleep in the daytime with bulletproof curtains and asbestos sheets. That's why I like the Triangle Bookshop's late-night hours. I also feel safer with Triangle size, and they've got those mirrors that let you see who's coming around the corners.
For all your course books and supplies, visit the Triangle Bookshop. Triangle's got everything you'll need for the new semester, including used books at savings of 25%. You'll also find the full range of calculators, stationery, and art and engineering supplies. To make book buying a little easier, Triangle will be open until 9 o'clock tonight. Visit the Triangle Bookshop. It's just off campus on College Avenue.
Hey, you out there. You listening? Things on your vacation savings. You'll find it all for fall at First National Ithaca. Tell us more! Well, there's more to tell, too, because there's a convenient First National Ithaca office right on your way back to everything. At Ithaca Commons, Elmira Road, Collegetown, and Cayuga Heights as well. You still listening? Oh, good. Just remember this. We're glad you're back on campus, and we're ready to help you get back to everything. with full banking services at First National Ithaca. Member FDIC.
Good afternoon. It's 28 minutes before 1 o'clock. Jaime Wohl with you.
I thought I knew you.
Gentle Giant, from their album Free Hand, with Just the Same. And Peace Like a River from Paul Simon. Deep Blue Sea, John Mayall. Loggins and Messina on their new album So Fine of 50s oldie hits. Did Splish Splash, and Turn Back the Pages came out of news from Stephen Stills.